Moral courage for me is really about making a stance and sticking with it. Having high integrity through that internal gut feeling that you know what is right, but actually pulling it through, all the way through, and helping to create change when it may not be the most popular decision. And when you talk about moral courage within the team, I mean, that really rings true to our personnel. When I look at our organization, the most important thing that we can do is manage our people. It's to develop and hire the right people. And we recently, not long ago, had an issue where one of our senior directors was needing somebody to come in to manage a big part of her work, a very significant project for a client. And we went through a pretty broad talent search, and she was set on the individual that she was going to bring in, and we supported her fully. We thought it was a great decision as a team. And what happened, within 6 months, it was not a good fit. It really wasn't a good fit. And I think, it was hard for our senior director to really come to us and say, listen, I think maybe I made a bad decision here. That's a hard thing to do. I mean, that took a lot of courage for her, saying, what can we do? What are the options? And we looked at the different options within the organization, and we're able to provide maybe a movement for the employee. But that never would have happened if our senior director didn't have tremendous moral courage to come forward, going against even, what might make her not look great. I think it could have a devastating impact on the organization if people don't have moral courage. Hiring people with moral courage is one of the most important things we can do. Because in this particular situation, if we would have let this employee flounder, not only would it have impacted our organization, but it wasn't great for the employee either. She wasn't in a position that she was thriving in and she was succeeding in. So it was devastating it would have been devastating both to our organization and to her if we hadn't had great communication and made that change. Well, in fact, there's no question that ethics-based is going to play a part in what we do for 2020 in our organization. In fact, I have the little brochure right here, and I think that I'm super excited to sign up for it. Our people within our organization already know that it's coming up in October. Because we're a healthcare organization dedicated to ethics and integrity in everything we do, it's imperative that our focus continues down this path. And so I've recommended ethics-based to all of our leaders for 2020.